What's up, YouTube? What's up, Detroit? Quick little update. Just show you some stuff up here today. Got my second coat, red double up. Floor is good. No leaks up here. Had to stop working up here for a minute to get the downstairs taken care of. So today I'm gonna mud this room, whatever I can. Finish mudding this hallway. Take care of this. But this video is more about what's been going on for the last 3 days. And you see it's drywall dust everywhere. And the only reason it's drywall dust everywhere, because if you can see that, a lot of this stuff was already repaired, but the thing about it is, the repairs they did, they just went right over cracks, bubbles, loose chip paint. They really didn't care. So for the last 3 days, I've been sanding and repairing everything. As soon as I leave out of one room and think I'm able to have something completed, I end up having to scrape the whole room. So after all the repairs I did, I still have these little areas. But I wanted to get everything primed, because a lot of the reasons why some of the stuff that the last person did failed was they put mud on a surface that wasn't prepped right. So these are all the other repairs I had to do that was already done. All up there again, all down there again. Had to redo that whole wall. Actually, I had to do that wall twice. The ceiling, like I was explaining before, I tried my best to keep most of the pattern. Had to sand a lot of the stuff they put up there and redo it. You cannot repair drywall, plaster, or anything like that type of material with one coat of mud. You have to put them on thin, sand it off, then fill it in. You wouldn't have had the problems that you had. But today, repair these last cracks from yesterday. I didn't get a chance to talk to my client. I got real tired and actually went home and went to sleep. Wasn't trying to. Wanted to go eat lunch. By the way, my lunch is around 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So I normally don't get off work until about 10 or 11 o'clock at night. But a lot of the stuff is done now. So all I have to do right now is, if you see these pencil marks, these are areas that was mudded before that I had to redo. So today, like I said, do the final touch-ups on the stuff. This was the new stuff that I found yesterday. Now mind you, all this was done. I'm just about to sand it, and this is what happens. So you have to prep your surface before you decide to repair it. Wipe it down, sand it, make it rough, clean it up real good. Do whatever you have to do before you put that mud up there. Bathroom walls turned out nice. Still got a couple areas to take care of. I will be red guarding this today. All this, all that. And the reason why I'm using red guard, because the fabric that I normally would use on this, my Home Depot don't carry it. They carry the red guard, which is basically the same thing without the fabric. So all that's looking nice. I gotta go pick up a windowsill. Now this is not done yet, but I got about 2 hours worth of plumbing to do, so I have to take out these slats, take out those, run the plumbing up, shoot through pipes through the kitchen, a couple pipes through here, run underneath the floor to the tub. Gotta get a new waste and overflow. That one is broke behind the tub. But one little coat of mud there, we done. And put this molding back up. As you can see, I took care of that area. So we can put that molding back up, put this molding back up. I don't know why they took the molding off, because they wouldn't be able to put tile on it, then put the molding back. It wouldn't have fit. So I don't understand why they did it. Bring the doors from the basement so I can get all those primed today. Actually, I gotta go get another bucket of primer. I ran out of primer yesterday. But for all the stuff that was in this room, it turned out nice. I still got a couple repairs that I did last night, well, yesterday before I left. Other than that, all that'll be done today. So, a little touch up right there, right there. Now, what I mean by if you're gonna do something, do it right. This whole corner was bubbles from the floor all the way up to the ceiling. When you was in here mudding, it wouldn't have been hard to throw some tape right there, fill that in. But you left it because you figured the client wasn't going to see it until it was too late. So I caught it because I don't like coming back on jobs for meaningless stuff. So it turned out nice. Like I say, each room has a few repairs that I found yesterday. You know, the stuff that should have been done. The last contractor claimed he was done with all this stuff, but as you can see, he's not. Now, I haven't did anything to the kitchen yet, because actually the kitchen is only going to take me about 2 days to do. And that's just making a decision, which I already did yesterday. Take this damn drywall down. Because if I don't, it's going to take me so long to get wood, molding, trim, all the other stuff that I need to do in here. Cabinets never should have went up, especially when you got this issue right there. Section 8 don't like stuff like that. You can get bugs and stuff in there. So all this should have been taken out way before one sheet of drywall was put up. You would have took all the pounding out first. You would have made a decision on if you had to use drywall or not, which I don't believe you have to. So when I was running the water upstairs, I heard water running. And of course, right there. What was so hard about getting this plug that cost $1 to put there before you put this cabinet in? Because I can't run the water upstairs because it's going to come out right there. Not much, but enough. So these two wires. The electrical in this kitchen is going to take me a couple hours to do. That's why I haven't done it yet. I mainly want to concentrate on getting that bathroom done. Upstairs bathroom done. Do the touch-up down here. Get a couple guys over here, paint while I'm doing the rest of the work. Then the main stuff that I would have to do is basically go down that basement, and only thing I really got to do down there is remove a couple of sheets of paneling, a couple other little things. About 4 or 5 days worth of work down there, maybe. But finish the tile in here. I got to bring that back over here. I'm really not trying to take out this cabinet, but I don't want to cut a hole in it either to get that plug in. So I'm going to have to pull this cabinet out. Might as well, the plumbing is cut underneath anyway, so I can just pop the plumbing back out and run it through the back of the cabinet where it should have been ran in the first place. So this is my boards for upstairs. It's my cabinet wood right here. Gutter goes back outside. I had to go buy a new shop vac. Somebody borrowed my shop vac and didn't bring it back. So, of course, they don't know what happened to it. So, gotta go buy a new shop vac. Can't do it today, can't do it tomorrow. Not in a real hurry anyway. So, I made a video last week saying I had 2 weeks in here. I'm still trying to get out of here within the next week, probably a couple of days. So, I'm gonna try my best to get out of here within the next week. I think the only thing I have to do if I go over my time is this floor. And the only reason I haven't really took any care of this floor right now because somebody decided to use maybe 5 boxes of damn staples on this floor when they put the carpet down. So this whole room right here is all staples everywhere. It's almost like they used the scrap pieces of padding to put in this room and staple everything everywhere. So this video is mainly just to let my client know what's going on because I haven't talked to her. I've been extremely busy. So I just needed to show her what's going on and how far along are we and how far along do we have to go. So right now everything's been prepped for paint. I got my 5-minute mud somewhere around here. Not the 20. Well, it's around here somewhere. So the 5-minute mud was set up in 5 minutes and I can sand it within a couple of hours. Then prime those couple of areas. Then I have a choice. Paint the downstairs, then go pick up some more paint for upstairs, or paint the upstairs and pick up some paint for the downstairs. I think I'm gonna paint down here because we're a lot closer to finishing down here than we are upstairs. The mudding up there is gonna take me about to do everything, first coat, probably about 4 hours. 4 or 5 hours to do all those rooms, hallways, and other areas that wasn't done before. So it's taking me a little bit longer because the difference between me and other contractors, I have to do everything up to code because when I get busy, it's hard for me to come back and do something that wasn't done right. Like this door. So it takes me longer because I use more material. I use the right material, so my jobs cost a little more. So when I give a price for a job, it's a reason why I'm doing that because I'm bringing in almost 30 years of experience to the trade. I know how to do it all. Yes, I can build a house by myself. Foundation and everything, pour the drain, dig for the drain and all that. I can build a house. So when I do the second coat of mud in here, I will do all the screw holes. Because the only reason why I didn't do the screw holes because I want to add some more screws to these ceilings where they did theirs at. If I would have mudded the screw holes, I guarantee you I will forget to put these screws in. Got a lot on my mind. They probably don't need it, but I'm not taking any chances because I know it's not enough. I don't know if they use glue up there or not, but if you see this, this is the reason why you use the right size drywall when you do a job. Now I gotta go get the planer. I gotta buy a planer actually. My friend has one, but it's hard to get in touch with him when you need something. And plane this all the way around to match up with the drywall before I can even think about putting window trim around here. Okay, floors will be carpet up here. I'm gonna get another corner bead. I think I'm gonna be one short. We already talked about that hole right there. Same thing with all the windows up here. They all have to be planed down to the level of the wall. See how that is? Now it's thick right there and thin right here because they didn't put any screws there. Of course, why would you? They didn't put nails in here, so why would they put screws where they supposed to? And you know that's an 8-foot sheet of drywall. That's like, well, I did put the ceiling up, so that's a 4x8 sheet of drywall. And if you can count the spots of plastic on here, you know how many screws they put in here, so you understand why I said I want to put more screws in this ceiling. Because once people get in here, constantly moving around, heat, all that other stuff, you know it's gonna crack. Now I still have a lot of pieces of drywall up here because I haven't done this yet. I haven't done this yet because I stopped working up here. So I do have most of the stuff up here. So to finish that, it's only gonna take a couple hours anyway. But mainly I'm trying to get some stuff done so we can take pictures of it, finish, send to the land bank. Once again, get them off of her back. She don't need to stress. I don't need to stress. So the last time I had a problem, I had to do an inspection. I was doing some work. Of course, I left my own cases rushing out of there trying to make sure to take care of the other job because the inspector wanted it to inspect it sooner than I can get it done, so I had to stop working. Forgot that I even left the cases, and of course what happened, somebody stole them. No thing. So got all my heaters on. It's 52 degrees in here today. It'll warm back up some. It's comfortable enough to work. I can actually finish stuff. I need to take that back home. I don't even know why I even brought it because I knew I wasn't going to use it. I got enough pipe downstairs to finish the hot, I believe. That's our red guard right there. That's 150 something for that 5-gallon bucket. And trust me, it's worth it. Once you put 2 coats on there, 2 nice thick coats, not thin coats, don't be cheap with it. Then the rest I have in there will go on the floor for upstairs. And the reason why I'm doing the floor for upstairs because I need 100% sealed. If anything ever floods up there, I do not want it to come through that floor and reach through the ceilings down here. Maybe I'll look up a water sensor or something to figure out if something started running, it'll shut it off. I don't know. But that plug is good. That's staying. All that's getting changed. That's stupid. That's stupid. They put this line in, told her it was done. This is not hooked up in the fuse circuit breaker box. But it is a gas line right underneath there, so I gotta pop that tile. Matter of fact, I gotta cut that tile and run that gas line up. It's a weird spot for a stove, but it's a weird kitchen too. So, as you see, we got the blinds up. I got these boards in here. I only got these blinds open for the sunlight. Actually, we left them open, but I got the boards in, and all the blinds are open up a little, so if somebody outside looks in, they'll see wood on the windows, and they will leave this house alone. So I haven't messed with it in a while. I got more neighbors looking at it. I've been talking to the neighbors, so they know anybody come over, they call the police on them. But this is just a quick update, just to show what's going on. I need to contact my client today or tomorrow. I got enough material to last, I think, till tomorrow. And then I gotta go to Home Depot. So this is Will, Bedell Management, out.